asked you a question. Why?
Yeah, I asked the question, why did you call our institute Blue Mountain?
Why is it called Blue Mountain Institute?
Because the most popular school is a Black Hat. I think Blue Mountain is much bigger than Black Hat.
That's funny.
But Blue Mountain is one of 10 most sacred center or temple of the Taoism. And they're in Sichuan province. Of course, Blue Mountain, there are many temples there. The top, the Taoist temple is there. And I've been there many times. I have the kind of special connection there. So I use the Blue Mountain. But the Chinese name actually called Qincheng. Qin means green. Chen means the city or temple, whatever there. Because it's all green, right? Very, very beautiful green. Nice. So I translate, in the Blue Mountain makes sense.
Nice.
Because Qin, the hieroglyph, the character Qin has the meaning blue and green at the same time, right?
Yeah.
In Japanese, same.
Yeah. So Chen means city, right? So almost like this place that's surrounded by all greens. So they call Qincheng Mountain. So I translate, Qincheng does not make sense. So I translate Blue Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
But that's quite interesting that it's such a green city because Seattle is called the Emerald City.
And
same green.
I have many experience in the Blue Mountain. Same as the one I write in the book, right? In the last few chapters.
The medicine books, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, in medicine books.
So there is actually a Blue Mountain in that city?
Yeah. It's in a city.
Oh.
Blue Mountain is a city. It's a mountain.
It's a mountain.
It's not a city. Yeah, but they call it city because like it's surrounded by greens, so they call it green. The Qincheng, it's Blue Mountain. Yeah.
I see. So it has a special meaning in your heart for you, but it also.
Yeah, I've been there many times. That time there was not the there's no tourism there,
Is there tourism today?
Yeah, I mean, very busy, very different than when I was there.
I see.
Dr. Hsu, and what kind of experience did you get there? Do you mean some Fengshui experience?
That's a long story. One of the among many trips, one trip, I was guided and told that I should go to Blue Mountain and learn something. It's about time this teaching should be spread to the West. So me and Professor Chung, a very good friend, she passed away a couple of years ago. We're together that just go to the mountain. He's psychic, He can write down any writing, auto writing right away, So we discussed. Okay, let's go there to find the hermit or find the master. That's our story. But we didn't find a master. But we did learn something. A very interesting experience. Both we together. Yeah. So anyway, after I left. I was in the Blue Mountain. Then I said, "Gosh, I didn't learn anything. We didn't learn anything. We didn't see the
hermit."
Hermit, right?
Can I ask you a question, about the hermit? Is it known that there's a hermit on that mountain? Or you just thought there was?
No, there are many Taoists there, right?
Oh.
Many temples, many Taoists there.
Oh.
So we at Pacific, Taoism, we guided to see that as a hermit. But then we were there. They said, no, we don't have such a person.
Oh.
I mean, there are many interesting stories, you know. So after that, we do see many people. After that, you know, I was complaining. I said, gosh, we make a trip, you know, we didn't learn anything. We didn't learn whatever there. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I got the initial experience. That when I went to Shanghai later, we visited seven temples. And from my experience in Shanghai, then I realized I did learn something. You know, it's not like a verbal, not writing or something there. Yeah. So finally, I realized
you learned something and you felt it.
Yeah, even energy-wise and all that, and very, very, very different. Yeah.
Your energy changed.
Yeah, changed. Yeah. So
interesting.
So that is not the verbal learning, not the written learning. Yeah.
And was the decision about the name of the institute in the same time?
Huh?
The decision to organize the institute BlueMountain also happened the same year or the same month?
No, we visit BlueMountain first. Then we have institute and use the name later. Institute exception 1989, right? We went to the BlueMountain before that. Yeah, a few times before then.
Sorry, Dr. Hsu, can you kind of tilt your screen a little bit so we can see your mouth? Because
like this?
It's like this.
Like this? Let's see. How do I do it? See, my computer is too tall.
There, that's better.
Okay.
Now we can see you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Sorry about that.
So far so good. Now from now on in China, I will use the BlueMountain. Yeah, because it's Taoist center, one of the 10 top Taoist center.
I see. So even today, a lot of the Taoist masters are on that mountain.
Yeah.
Do you practice some Taoist techniques?
Not from there. Not from there. I do it in other place, not there. Yeah.
What is more closer to you, Taoist or Buddhism? Taoism or Buddhism?
I don't know. I mean, I don't see a difference. Seriously, I don't see a difference.
You mean in China there is no difference, or especially for you, no difference?
There's no difference. And actually, they're saying for Chinese scholar, you have to have 3 disciplines. You have to be Confucianism. You have to be Taoism. You have to be Buddhism. You have the 3 disciplines embody you.
But they overlap, correct?
Not really. You know, Buddhism, the Confucianism, it talk about how you enroll the society.
How you what,
right?
Society?
How you involve in society.
Okay.
Yeah, and the Buddhism talk about the heart, the meditation heart. You know, Taoism more to the heart, also for medicine, the healing, medicine, everything there. You know, that's Taoism. The Taoism.
Sorry, I just thought of something. Taras, I didn't stream it to the BlueMountain. I streamed it to mine.
Okay, no, I think, yeah, it's okay.
Just now, I just thought, oh my goodness.
It's okay.
Sorry. I just thought about it.
And by the way,
the last time, I think the real impact you asked repeatedly about the Bagua and the Fengshui, that stuff, right?
Yes.
My simple answer is that when you talk to anybody, they talk about Bagua and Feng Shui, ask them, give you example. Okay, we have a case now, how you use Bagua to deal with the case. They will get stuck. They can't answer you. So that's time that, just ask them a question. You say, relate to Feng Shui, show me. Give me an example. How relate to Feng Shui? And they're going to get stuck. I think maybe that's a better way to answer that question.
Okay.
Thank you. And Jenny, may I ask you to give me option to share the screen for the next question, please?
Sure. Just a minute. So I'm sorry to interrupt you, Dr. Zhu, when I talk to you about the differences between Taoism, Buddhism, and Confucianism. So all three of them encompass.
As a scholar, she encompasses all three of them.
Okay. We need to encompass all three of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see his screen now, Dr. Zhu?
Yeah. That's the temple. There's temple in this.
It's Jiangxi province.
In
the
Jiangxi
temple
province. Yeah.
Yunju, right? Yunju temple.
Because they of course, in Jiangxi province called Yunji San, Yun, the cloud, Ji mean abide, like the mountain of the where the cloud, they live now. There's also the temple of the Xuyun master. Xuyun master that we talked about before, right? He passed away 120 years old. He was a monk for 100 years.
Amazing.
One of the most influential master. So in the final days, he's in Yunji San there.
I see.
And there, that was not very popular, but they have about 1600 years of the record of history. I also there many times. This particular picture is they built a new temple.
I see.
He asked me to consult about the new temple, so so I give them advice, that where the door should be, and they already finished some now, but I tell them that what's issue there to be changed.
And what was the year? It was in 1990s.
I don't know what year. Something like that, whatever.
No, more recent. No.
Maybe more recent, maybe in.
No. I met Dr. Zhu in 2000
maybe 2000.
It's after that.
Yeah, after that, yeah.
2010. 2010.
The gentleman wear red robe. He's the headmaster in that temple. Yeah.
I see. He looks rather young, right? He rather young for.
Anyway, the other gentleman in between us, he's also a Feng Shui master.
I see.
Yeah. He showed me I don't have canvas. He showed me his canvas, and better say something there. Yeah.
Sorry. That's funny.
And Dr. Hsu, lady Mary from Facebook, she asked that she would love to see the results and find out all the decisions that go into the design. She asked about this picture. Her question is here.
Yeah. Okay. Where?
The results of the consultation and the decisions that go into the design.
For this the picture?
For the temple.
Yes.
Okay, and number one, the gentleman want me to set the front door far away, Oscar in the front door. because it is a big temple. You're going to have wall something there. How
Can you push it down a little bit so we can see the temple? I mean, push it up. Yeah.
Yeah. See, in opposite to the temple, there will be a castle, like a castle, right? A wall. And you have set a temple there, set a door there. I tell them exactly where the door should be. I also tell them that, this temple, unfortunately, left and right take too close in, not wide enough. So they're going to expand it, left and right, the in there. And
I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. It's what's too close?
Okay, now see on left and right side.
Here and here, right? Here and here.
Left and right side temple.
Open space?
Too close in. Then both tiger and dragon are too close in. You need to be open more.
Or you mean they were planning to put the walls there?
There's no wall. I mean, just a space. A space close in, mountain space. And then also something that, to do with the other meditation room behind the temple. Anyway, I give a but sometimes there's they're already built, that time already built. So I can only change so much.
I see.
And they are too. When I say that you need more space on the dragon side and tiger side, they agree too.
I see.
But then this is one of the temple of the Yunji mountain. But they in the center mountain, they also built a meditation center. So I also locate a place for them to make a meditation center school, huge one. And I was told it's finished already.
I see. And what did you base it on? Just is it near a mountain or what? Where's the location?
The location is related to the temple, the temple itself.
I see.
And also later he asked me to looking for another place. He was looking for another temple. So I spent lots of time in the climbing mountain with him, looking.
Climbing the mountain.
He's younger than me, this guy.
So what did you build? Did you find a location at the top of the mountain or what?
No, we also find another location near the water, near the huge lake.
I see.
Then finally he was get rejected. The government do not allow him to do that.
I see.
He finished there.
I see.
Dr. Hsu, what is the result of good feng shui for the temple? The income, the money income of a temple rises, or the meditation goes on better? What is the result for good feng shui for the temple?
Or you have a lot of followers,
Yes.
More people come to the temple.
Yeah.
That in the temple approach, there are two approaches. One is people talk about lots of followers, lots of money, lots of the stuff. And one is more into the practice, the people practice. They don't want to be the popular tourist spot. They will just be, leave me alone, let me meditate, So there are two different approaches there. So when we approach this place, we were debating, me and my good friend, the photographer, the very famous one, and other friend, we try to help them. But when we say, we make a very good book, this guy can do it, and became very popular. Is good or not? Maybe just the way it is. They just meditate. They don't have tourists. They don't have lots of money. It's fine. So we're debating which direction that we should go.
I see.
However, now I was told that meditation center and all that became a very popular place.
I see.
Do you think that it's because of good feng shui?
Of course. The master.
Still something, still the mountain issue, the water issue, and the huge lake, it's still.
Yeah.
The fundamentals, of.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, and Dr. Hsu, on the site you wrote that this is the Zen monastery, and people ask why Zen, not Chan, because in China they know that you call Chan Buddhism, not Zen Buddhism.
Yeah.
Does it make a difference, and why sometimes we say Zen, sometimes we say Chan?
The word Zen comes from Japan.
Yes.
Yeah. So
just because it's more popular on the West, right?
Because the one that really promote the Zen is a Japanese master.
Mm-hmm.
More than in the United States, and this is why people talk about Zen.
Yeah, people in America don't know Chan.
Yeah,
Know
but
Chan.
we call it Chan, right? Chan. Yeah.
Chan.
Yeah, that's not important.
Yeah. And Dr. Hsu, the following question comes from the Chan from Zen about Bodhidharma or Dhammo or Dharma.
Mm-hmm.
People ask, is it possible now to study the knowledge which was taught by Bodhidharma, and what is the core of his knowledge?
That's a long history. That the Bodhidharma, the Zen went to the second lineage. The very famous was the Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha. One time he gave a lecture, he held a yellow flower. He said, I'm going to pass on the highest teaching to you guys. And as he said that, and the one of his top disciple called Mahakaya, he just smiled. So when he smiled, and the Buddha see it, right? He said, okay, the teaching has been passed on. It's done.
Yeah.
So after 16th generation, and go to the Bodhidharma, and he see that Buddhism is disappearing in India, and Hinduism come back again. So actually, Buddhism is disappear. He said the energy has shifted to the east, and then he went to China, and from there started the Zen tradition. Then really developed in China, and until after him sixth generation, then the Zen became very popular, like at the 5 different schools. Different approach, but still same thing. So that's how the Zen really developed in China, not India.
Yeah, and
it was an energy shift.
Yeah, and the original teaching of Bodhidharma happened in the mountain Sunshan above Shaolin Temple, right?
Mm-hmm.
The teaching of Bodhidharma originated in Sunshan Mountains, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, in a different teacher that they use different sutra, they emphasize. So the one really famous one is the Sixth Patriarch. He's the one that, he's the one, he don't know how to read, how to write, how to do something, anything. And when he hear people recital the Diamond Sutra, suddenly feel something. So he decided to go to the temple. And some people help him to give him some money to take care of his mother. And he went to the mountain on the fifth patriarch, and he did all the chores. And one day the fifth patriarch said, well, it's time for me to pass on my teaching, right? You guys might write something, something understanding something there.
Right.
Yeah, so that's the story. And that's a very famous story that one of the the head teacher, write the poetry, he said the heart, the body is the Bodhi tree, that's a wisdom tree, and the heart is a mirror, the body mirror. So we should diligently delete, clean the mirror, make it very shiny, us there, right? You probably know the story anyway.
No, so I don't.
He wrote his poetry, put on the wall, everybody recited it, and so the headmaster said, well, this is very good understanding, just say it. But then this, the sixth patriarch, the one do not know how to read, how to write, he said, it's not that. I don't know how to write. He asked one of the colleagues, the master, could you write for me? Yeah. So he write. He said, there's no body tree. There's no mirror. There's nothing there. How can you have any dust? Because he's writing. So first patriarch passed on teaching to him and asked him to run away, because everyone became the one that hold the title, right?
I see.
Yeah, he ran. Then he hide his life. He with all the hunters.
Everybody chased him.
He find a hunter, and then after 30 years something, finally time for him to step forward. He stepped forward.
Oh.
Yeah, this also very, very famous story.
Is it a Huinan, right?
Attending one teaching, and the two monks argue, see the blender waving, right? He said, the one said, no, it's a wind, make the wind, make a. One said, no, it's not wind, it's a flag, it's a flag move. Flag move the wind. So the two argue. And this monk stepped forward and said, no, both of you are not correct. It's your heart move. Then people started to recognize him. Later, he became the very famous master.
I see.
Anyway, there's the story very interesting.
It was about six patriarch, right?
Huinan,
this one. Yeah.
Six patriarch, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then because it was single lineage, right? 1, 2, 3, 5. So six patriarch, he started to spread out, start have the 5 different schools. Yeah. And all have different approach, all are very good.
Why did he have to have 5 different schools?
He don't have 5 different schools. His student, everybody have different understand, different way of learning and teaching. So once they carry on, they use their method, So all the 5, the school use different method. Right?
I see what you mean. It came from one, but then when it spread out, everybody's interpretation was a little bit different.
Some teaching very gentle, some teaching very harsh, Some you ask them a question, they just beat you up. All have different style of the yeah.
I see. That makes sense. Yeah. Thank you. That was very interesting.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And nowadays, Dr. Hsu, about Shaolin Temple, does it continue the knowledge of this 6th patriarch and Bodhidharma, or it's a different knowledge?
I think it all spread out to different school, different teaching. Yeah.
And if we return to the original question, how to learn the original teaching of Bodhidharma? Is it possible now, or
all the teaching is original? It's not, no, it's not different. The original teaching.
Bodhidharma, the same that is in Shaolin now?
No, yeah, and not really, not really. Shaolin is not famous in the teaching. You know. You talk about in the modern time, the Xun master, the empty cloud master, he's a very famous one. You know, but he's in Yunji Mountain, yeah, different school, different approach, yeah.
I see. Thank you. And do you have some connection with Buddhist teachers now? Do you have a Buddhist teacher?
Not now. I'm too old. Yeah, but I do have very good connection with all the many headmasters. You know, the one in the Western Lake, you know, the one in Shanghai.
What kind of master? Sorry, I missed it.
I'm very lucky anyway. You know, and easy for me to get to know the great master, and also they like me. Yeah, yeah. I had many. I had real good connection. Yeah.
To what kind of master? I'm sorry, I missed it.
I said that I do have good connection with many Buddhist master.
I see. But also you have lots
and all the masters are gone, you know. I told you the one I convert to is the empty is a Puyi, right? You know the yeah. Then that's why I connected. But in the meantime, I also go to Shanghai, go to Westlake, you know, and get to know real good master. You know. Yes. So I'm very lucky in a sense, but I think that unfortunately have been lazy. You know?
Lazy for what?
Yeah, but I feel comfortable. I feel good now. I think I feel very good.
That's great.
Very clean. What my direction? I see there. I say that I want to spend next 20 years and accomplish two things. One is try to bring the true teaching back to China. One is make the best drink in the world.
Go, Dr. Hsu.
Yeah, we support you.
But now I have problem is that in Shanghai, I have this the lady. He's about 50 years old, very dynamic, very good. I mentioned to you, her mission is to promote the Fengshui, right?
I see.
And her friend, her mission is promote KBC, the kombucha, right? See, there's conflict there. You know, if you show you are a scientist, you know, the microbiologist, this and that, you know, then it cannot promote you as a Fengshui master either. You know, different things. You know, people say, don't take it seriously. What are you talking about? You are the master and doing the journey to all kinds of stuff, microbiology, and you are Fengshui master. I mean, people don't take it seriously. They're two different field, you know. So they argue. What face I should present first? You know?
Yeah.
But
and what is your choice?
Again,
which choice would you?
My choice would be Fengshui, because I'm no longer involved with it. I mean, the lab technology stuff. No, that's other people's job, right? I give higher guidance, maybe, yeah. But once that been taken care of, I was not involved with the day-to-day, operation of the company, whatever there. So my mission will be more to the Fengshui. Yeah.
But not only in China, Dr. Hsu, we need it, everywhere in the world.
Yeah. Anyway, so
we need it in Ukraine very much.
Huh?
We need it in America right now.
We need in Ukraine, in Eastern Europe, this drink very much.
No, I think we all together, they really need to continue working on it, because with a closed door. Now that we are the one that hold the real true teaching. You know, you think about everything in the internet stuff or garbage. We are the only one to hold true teaching. If we don't promote it, you know, it's a pity. You know, this is why me and Jenny was thinking about. I'm going back to United States in December. You know, spend 1 month and start to create this online course.
Yeah.
Once we have the basic course there, we can continue to improve it, right? And it will be a very good course there.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we can add, it doesn't mean that boom, we got to do 100%. You know, we can just kind of one course at a time.
No, I think we can go ahead to announce the online course. We just use Zoom. You know, there may be only 3-5 people, whatever that. But that's the base. There will be online with true course there. I think that each course maybe 2 sessions, like 3 hours, and so totally 23 hour lecture there. So set something there. Then after that, we can use the program. We don't have to be online there. We will online at a certain time. So okay, this is the time we will be on Zoom. Like people ask all the questions, kind of thing there. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great, Dr. Zhu.
Yeah, I think if we spend 1 month working on it and 1 month teaching it, you know, and I said 2 months, and I think that, you know, even a few people there, we have online course, we should start to it, then continue to improve it, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, good idea.
That's great.
Dr. So how many students do you have?
We don't have any.
I mean, no, in the past. You're so funny.
I asked about teachers, so now the next question is about students. How many students do you have?
We don't have any. We had to put on the internet to promote it. Say, okay, we're going to have an online course, you know, say in January, right? Then to see who signed up.
But I mean, during all the activity of BlueMountain Institute, during these 30 years.
I don't know. Not important.
Like
no.
average
I don't
numbers.
know.
Don't know.
I don't know.
Do you feel some support of your students, or do you feel that you have clever students, or all of them are not so clever as you wanted to be?
It's very important.
It's not important, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.